something. Have you noticed anything about George Zimmerman recently? Well, his attorney says that he's gained more than 100 pounds since killing Trayvon Martin. Now, you see what he looks like here and then here. His attorney is blaming it on the stress ahead of his trial this Monday, which is supposed to start. But waiting for the trial reportedly has the exact opposite effect on Trayvon Martin's mother. A family attorney says that Sabrina Fulton is losing so much weight that he's worried about her. Psychotherapist Tiffany Davis joins us now. Tiffany, thank you so much. Let's start with Zimmerman.
Yeah.
Are you buying his attorney's explanation on this? Is it common
sure.
for people who are under stress to gain that much weight?
For sure. Emotional eating is something that we typically will attribute to women, but men also suffer from it too. And George Zimmerman is under a tremendous amount of stress. When we're stressed, the body releases a hormone called cortisol. Cortisol increases our cravings for things, all things sweet and salty. So it totally makes sense that he would have this emotional response of eating, going through all of the stress that he is.
So Tiffany, tell me this. So what makes people who are under stress gain weight? You talked about the cortisol. Is it just that? Is it the stress eating? Is there more?
You know, emotional eating and stress eating, I mean, it can come from so many different things, you know, and it's not always negative. Some people experience it, if you think about it, celebrations, around the holidays, we see it a lot where people are really, really happy, but also when people are very, very bored or they're sad or they're anxious. It's a self-soothing mentality. What's really interesting about it is that this, for a lot of people, starts in infancy. If you think about moms, the crying baby, the first thing we want to do is give them a bottle or something to eat. We think that they're hungry. For a lot of people, that's when emotional eating starts. It's a response to get folks to calm down, quiet down, and soothe themselves and really stuff whatever emotion they're feeling.
Yeah, you make a good point there. I think we're talking about, you know, all this weight gain, weight loss and stuff, but, you know, a child is dead in all of this. So, I mean, it's a serious situation.
Very serious.
Martin's mom, Sabrina Fulton, she's been through a lot since her son died. I mean, instead of gaining weight, she's lost some weight.
Yep.
In fact, HLN got an exclusive interview with Martin's family attorney, Benjamin Crump. Listen here to what he said about Sabrina's weight loss.
The victim clearly is Sabrina Fulton and Tracy Martin, and the one thing I keep worrying about is her state of mind. I mean, tremendous weight loss. It's the opposite of George Zimmerman's weight gain.
All right, so Tiffany, what do you think about what he said there?
Well, I think that it makes a lot of sense that she would be losing weight at this point, because a lot of folks, if you've ever experienced an extreme depression or even grief and loss, as she has, it's very saddening, very sickening, and a lot of times you just don't feel like eating. You don't feel like yourself. And this is someone who's had to endure this for such a long time. And now with the trial starting back up, she's reliving and almost re-traumatizing herself, having to go through the process of defending her son and continuing to defend her son. So it's not really surprising to me that she's lost a lot of weight. She's very, very much stressed out, but also very depressed and grief-stricken.
Yeah, and it really just, I mean, this whole trial as far as, you know, Zimmerman's response to it and then Trayvon Martin's mom's response to it, that people deal with stress differently.
Very much so, very much so.
We'll see it all played out in court, what happens. Tiffany, thanks.
Thank you.